There's everybody. All right, now it's live, so we'll see if we can get it to work. Hey, everybody. I'm going to turn my video calls into YouTube links so that I can share them with people that couldn't get on the course and all this kind of stuff.
Amazing.
It's like a different language.
Yes, that's totally.
Well, you know what? Before I was hired, they used to do trainings around the country. They'd fly the person that had my job to Cleveland, and I would get 10 or 15 coaches that want to become trainers, and I'd have to give up an entire weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and do like at a hotel somewhere and get them to come and practice and learn all this information. And then they'd have to practice presenting for me, and we would do it all weekend. And at the end of the weekend, I would decide out of 15 people that like 3 might be good enough to be certified, because most people didn't do their homework. They would do it at the last minute right before they came. So I was hired for the position. I said I would do it, but I'm only going to travel 4 times a year. And the job description said traveling 10 times a year to do this. And I was actually Rob's idea. I said, well, I don't want to do this. I can teach anybody. I can coach. I can teach people how to do it, but I don't want to be traveling that much. He's like, well, just tell them you're willing to travel 4 times a year. And then at the time we were on vacation with my sister, and she uses this Google Hangout all the time with her friends. And it's like group video chatting. And she's, she was in her 20s at the time. And I was like, wait, how do you do that? So she showed me how to do it. So I pitched it to the company and I said, how about instead of me traveling to Tampa or Cleveland or Seattle, I just run the classes from my house with these video chat Google Hangouts. Well, that's what I said. And so I have 22 people in my course from all over the country, and 2 from Mexico City and 2 from Hawaii. And I run these video courses. And if the people can't make it, they just go on later on YouTube and watch what they miss. And then we do like questions, like emailing on a chat room, questions back and forth. I think so. And it's great. And I never leave my house. And I travel 4 times a year. And it's been really fun. It's been really great. So
now, do you work at this every day?
I work 20 hours a week.
20 hours a week.
20 hours a week. But I have a conference. The trainers are the ones that go out and deliver the workshops. Every other year, we do a 4-day conference out in California where I used to go and learn more information in players. And the coach of the sports psychologist for the Cleveland Indians Charlie Marr was our guest speaker last year. They always get these big people. And so this year, though, now that I'm hired, I'm running it. Like I'm one of the people in charge of it this year. So every other year, I was like, it was fun, but it's kind of boring. Like you just go and and these are all coaches. We all just want to tell our stories and hear stuff. So I made a comment that I thought it was kind of boring. And they're like, okay, great. Now you're in charge of icebreakers and fun activities and see what you can do to spice it up a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crap, now I got to come up with all these fun things to do. It was one of those things that they were here.
In the thing?
Yeah, but there was a clip for them. I don't know where it is. So that's what I get for opening my big old mouth.
That's right.
It might be on the counter or...
Were you fishing?
No.
Oh.
I fixed a line on one of my rods over there, so when I'm ready to fish, I can just get it ready. I didn't have it lined up.
He can just be ready like this.
When it's time.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's fun that we have 2 coaches. I have 2 coaches in the course right now that are coaches for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Okay.
And they're out in Phoenix. This is like catching on like wildfire. Like every little league organization in Phoenix is now becoming a partner with our company, and they need workshops done. And there's nobody. We just started in Phoenix. We just opened a chapter in Phoenix, so they're calling me all the time. Like, are these guys certified yet? Can they go deliver workshops yet? I'm like, they're still in season. Like, I'm lucky I can get them to be on a call once a week.
Really? Yeah, they're a little busy right now.
They are, but they get on the 12. I do once a week. I do one at 12 p.m. and one at 8 p.m. So for them, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
But they do the 12 in the morning ones because they don't do daylight savings time there. So they're on Pacific time right now. So Arizona's 3 hours earlier. It's the poor guys from Hawaii.
When you go in, that's when you feel...
That's when you realize. If you stay out here, you get used to it. Yeah.
Well, see, Barry always tells me that too. You'll get used to it. No.
Well, it's right now the humidity's down. It's not as bad as it
It's not.
It's
not
wonderful right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really wonderful, but it's not really.
Do you want to try a fan, or would you rather be inside? Truthfully.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Maybe later. Maybe it'll be cool off later that we won't even need a fan.
Yeah.
No, it's not hard, honey.
No, it's not bad.
It's right now, it's very
Let's
pleasant.
just
You don't
put
notice it like
here.
when you go from out there and walk in here, it feels really cool. When you go from in there and walk out here, it feels hot.
Yeah.
You need one?
So you have to go sit in the sun for a little bit and then walk in here.
Yeah.
Then this will be great.
No, you can't sit in the sun.
Oh, I don't sit in the sun.